Be here, logging from paradise, just getting the stream going. Whoa, through my arms, and let's get it up here. There we go. Oh, looks a little better. Hi guys. Before we dive into today's video, a little shadowy, but we're going to work with what we got. I wanted to, internet went a little lower, but whatever. Remind you that I run a site called bloggingfromparadise.com where I sell blogging courses and blogging ebooks for your guidance. You can find it at bloggingfromparadise.com. Click on the courses tab, books tab, and go well. Then, of course, I've written and published hundreds of blog posts guiding you with smart blogging tips. All right, guys. My latest post on bloggingparadise.com, which I've linked to via the broadcast on and YouTube, explains why you want to use free blogging platforms. As a new blogger or as a struggling veteran, there's anybody, but especially in the case of new bloggers, guys, I see so many tell me that they're struggling and they ask for guidance. And since I have no idea why they're struggling, because I'm not at the current time omniscient, I'll say, please send me the link so I can check out your blog and see what the issue may be. And most send me the link to a free blog, as in a free blogging platform. So using Blogger, WordPress.com, or any one of a number of free blogging platforms. And this is a terrible idea, guys. I could go on for 15, 20 reasons. Ultimately, it's the fact that you don't own the blog, somebody else does. They set the rules, they customize it how they want. You can barely monetize these blogs. You can't brand them really. You can't customize them at all. It's just ludicrous. It's a terrible, failing idea that's really consistent with self-sabotage and self-punishment. So guys, you probably figure out as a new blogger, since you have a lot of fear in your mind, you're making a lot of decisions, or maybe you haven't, but slowly but surely, if you're willing to look at your decision and say, I'm really hurting myself with these decisions. And that's one of the most classic forms of self-sabotage and self-punishment. Bloggers start off on a free platform, struggle, fail, and quit, or they struggle and fail, and then wake up and say, hey, wait a second. Somebody else owns the blog. They make the rules. They set it up how they want to set it up. They pay the bills, so they run the show. You don't own the content. You don't own you own nothing. It's foolish. It's not blogging, really. But the analogy that I like to share that drills the point home is this. If you're starting to blog on a free platform with the alleged intent of making money, so you want to make money with your blog on a free platform, it is identical to opening, I'll say, a bagel store in your parents' basement. So its parents' basement is free. I'm assuming your parents aren't charging you rent. The bagels are free. You just go up to your parents' freezer and get the bagels. You also dip into their fridge to get the butter that they purchase. It's free. The cream cheese that they purchase, it's free. Then you go up and you use their cutlery, and you could smother those bagels with butter, cream cheese, and sell it to your customers and make money. That's the intent. And it's all free. It's great. You don't pay for anything. Everything's free. They own it. They own the stuff. So you just use their stuff. A few friends and family who know where your parents live and that you have a store in the basement, out of a sense of, maybe a sense of love, will offer you a favor, buy a few bagels. A number will buy a few bagels out of sense of guilt. Feel guilty. I feel bad. You're struggling. Opening a store, bagel store in your parents' basement. This all sounds so funny, but it's identical to what's happening with the free blogging platform. And it's not so funny. I mean, you can still chuckle at it, of course, but it's when you're, oh my God, I'm doing it. So after you make $20 because you have a few family and friends who actually know that you live in your parents' basement, and that you're selling bagels out of your parents' basement, no more business, because nobody knows. Who knows to look in someone's basement, residential space for bagels? Nobody. People think, I want a bagel, I'm going to go to the bagel store. And they go to a bagel store where the store owner pays rent to own, for all intents and purposes, the property. But they rent out the property. They can set up the store however they want to, customize it however they want to. They buy the product. They do what it takes as a real entrepreneur, a real business owner, to gain trust, to drive high quality traffic. They invest money to buy the store in the right part of town with the foot traffic and motor traffic, or that drives bagel hungry customers to their store. I mean, this is how it's done. In the online world, when you use a free platform, you may get a few friends and family to visit that blog that says, this is my blog. Let's say that's your .org. If you looked up on this domain and it said facebook.blogspot.org, if you looked at YouTube and it said youtube.blogspot.org, if you looked at Twitter and it said twitter.blogspot.org, or .com, I should say, not .org. In every case, would you be here? Would you trust it? No. Because you'd be like, it's on a free platform. Not even investing money in a domain. And then even if you masked it with a domain, forget the hosting. So you're on a free platform, it still looks cheap, cookie cutter. Everybody, millions of other bloggers are using the same theme, the identical theme or similar themes. You can't monetize it because you don't own anything. It's like when you're in your parents' basement, they own everything. You're excited because you're doing it for free, but they own everything. You can't customize it. Nobody's going to go there. Nobody knows to look in a basement of a house for a bagel store, just like nobody thinks or believes or deems, let's say, credible, trustworthy on a level of scale. But let's just say nobody really knows or thinks to go to a free platform blog to find highly credible, highly trusted, dependable content, information, because it's a free platform, guys. Somebody else owns it. You can't customize it. You can barely monetize it. They make all the rules. Sure, you're doing it for free and you get what you pay for, and you don't get what you don't pay for. You don't get credibility, you don't get trust, you don't get customizing potential, monetizing potential, you don't get quality traffic. It's just not going to happen, guys. Somebody else owns it. So you're going to try to make money when you're not getting any quality traffic, and you'll make a few sales. A few of your friends and family will stop by your free platform blog, and maybe they'll click on some ads or buy a couple affiliate offerings, if you could do that with a free platform blog. And that's it. And after you make 10, 15, 20 bucks, that's it. It's over. Nobody else knows to look to a free platform blog, because all the bloggers who are on WordPress.org and buy their domain and hosting, invest in it, do it the right way, they're on Google, page one. They're all over Facebook. They're all over YouTube. They're all over Twitter. They're guest blogging. They're leaving genuine blog comments. They're helping people in highly targeted groups on Facebook and LinkedIn. They're on LinkedIn as well. You see, guys, it's nobody thinks to look, just like nobody's looking in your parents' basement for a bagel store when it comes to viable solutions. They're not looking to free platform blogs because they don't inspire trust. They look unprofessional. They're not trustworthy. They don't look credible. But you're not buying anything. The free platform owner sets the rules. They run the show. It makes no sense. But you have to really think through this analogy and then think about actually trying to make money when you're getting no quality traffic because nobody trusts it. So when no quality traffic, no real hungry, targeted, trusting human being who deems you as credible is visiting your blog, nobody's going to click on your ads because there's no humans trusting credible humans real humans, hungry humans that want your content to do it. Nobody's going to buy your affiliate offers. Nobody's going to buy your books or buy your courses. Come on, guys. You have to see that it's identical. In a split second you do, you will immediately buy your domain and hosting and start blogging on WordPress.org. Because that's the person, when you're on WordPress.org, you're like the entrepreneur who pays rent for a store in the right part of town, high traffic. You're gaining trust by publishing really detailed, helpful content. You're selling your own courses, your own ebooks. Or of course, you can engage in affiliate marketing and embed ads for revenue, but it's trusted, guys. That's the key. It becomes trusted. With that investment, you could customize your WordPress.org blog however you want to. You could monetize it however you want to. You could brand it however you want to, and that's how you stand out and gain trust, gain credibility. You're creating the content, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, but it's going to be around for a lot of time. You may as well do the same intelligent thing of building something that works for you, right? Let's start using logic or common sense, or just sense. And then the success comes to you. So you won't be trying to establish a bagel store in your parents' basement for free. You'll pay money, aka make a financial investment in your business, and then of course you have to do the work end of things. Got to do it. It's your business owner now. People that are on free platforms, there's so many struggling bloggers out there on these platforms, they don't understand that want to make money, that actually want to build an income. They haven't figured out yet that they're a business owner. You see, they just think, I'm going to get on a free platform. I'm terrified of wasting money, running out of money, spending money on domain and hosting. So let me just try to force success through this free platform. You're a business owner. You have to stop thinking like an employee or a struggling individual, failing individual, broke individual, and you have to start ponying up and facing your fears. Because until you face your fears, guys, you'll delude yourself and you think if you work really hard, you put in the time, you pushed your link to 50,000 groups, 500 groups now. I'm going to trust it. You're not going to make money by being terrified to spend $7 to $10 to $20 a month. I'm saying spend, but invest. And that's how you want to frame it, guys, as an investment. So that's it for today. It's my live broadcast. Not that I broadcast every day, but just wanted to dive into that analogy. You'll see the post on Twitter too. Just stop by Blogging from Paradise. It's my latest post, probably at least for a week, probably, where I just drill down into this analogy of what it's like to, what you're trying to do, attempting to do as far as a free platform blogger if you want to make money. This analogy, and the link is available on Facebook. My latest blog post, you can click it and check it out. Guys, you're not going to build a thriving bagel store from your parents' basement for free. Everything's free. We didn't spend a cent. Woohoo! Great. You don't get what you don't pay for. Not going to get the trust. Not going to get the credibility, the monetizing potential, the potential for the high quality traffic. It's just not going to happen. Nobody knows to look. Just like nobody knows to look to your parents' basement for a bagel store that you're running for free. Nobody thinks about looking to a free platform for really credible, trustworthy, authoritative advice. All the WordPress.org bloggers who buy their domain and hosting and tailor it how they want, build up their stores how they want, create dazzling, detailed, targeted content. They're all over page one. They're all over social media. They're all over guest blogging opportunities. You click through their blog comments or wherever you find them through live broadcasts. You look at the blog and you're like, wow, that looks professional. That looks credible. Wouldn't be here if it were twitter.blogspot.com, would you? Wouldn't be here if it were youtube.blogspot.com, would you? Wouldn't be here if it were facebook.blogspot.com. Come on, guys. You have to think about what you trust, why you trust it, and then look at your blog and go, uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling. That's the starting point. And then you'll see, too, once you actually make the investment, you'll buy some credibility through that purchase alone, even before you publish content or you're transferring it over. And of course, there's a number of steps to go to follow for quite a while to build it into a thriving blog, but you got to start at square one. That's it for today, guys. Stop by bloggingforparadise.com, where I sell blogging courses and blogging ebooks for your guidance. You can click on the courses tab or the ebooks tab. Till next time, you know what to do. And enjoy paradise, all.